Hey everyone, Ryan Young, KAATARO Jiu-Jitsu. I hope you're doing well. You know, in this new life we live in, this new reality of the coronavirus and all that kind of crap, you know, even here in Texas, we do have places where you got to mask up. So I just got in from the doctor to get a checkup, and they made me wear a mask and whatever, you know. It's like, yeah, you know, all the data's out on, you know, why would you want to deprive yourself of oxygen? I don't get it, but some of you may beg to differ, but that's fine. We're going to have to agree to disagree. Now, where we probably should not disagree is the benefit of jiu-jitsu in getting you in shape. Now, what does getting you in shape entail? Or what does it entail? It entails you getting a lot more oxygen into your bloodstream, right? From all the exercise that we do, you know, all the training, it gets your muscles engaged. You know, jiu-jitsu is great for getting all your muscles engaged, your whole body. Stuff that we never work out just from living our daily lives, right? Where do we work our back muscles, right? Like when we're choking somebody out. Where do we engage our hips? Like we do when we're, you know, say playing guard or mounting and hipping in, or standing up in guard and hipping in, all that kind of stuff, right? Where do we engage that in real life? We really don't. You know, unless you're, say, a laborer for work, then in which case you are using your body. But a lot of times when whatever labor work you do, it just kind of involves certain movements, right? If you're a bricklayer, right, probably a lot of your, you know, your grip strength and you know, maybe picking up things here and there, putting them down. But, you know, how much of your upper back would you use? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just speculating here. You know, another thing that happens when you train jiu-jitsu is that you will often eat better too, because you find that you hit these walls where maybe your energy level just hits a wall and you're like, I can't go any further. And you decide, you know, how do I get to the next step? You know, well, I eat a lot of junk food. So what happens if I cut it out? Well, you end up cutting it out and you realize, I can actually go a little longer. So these lifestyle changes occur mostly during your white belt year or years. And that's why I've said in other videos that the hardest belt to get through is the white belt. Once you get through the white belt, you get your lifestyle changed. Now, you may not have transformed yourself, but you will have gotten yourself on that mindset and on that path to changing yourself for the better, right? You end up being more clear in your head because of, like I said, all the oxygen you're getting. Your body gets stronger all over the place. You eat better. And what also happens is you burn fat. Now, sometimes I've seen people who've been training for years and they're still kind of chubby, right? Why is that? It's usually related to diet, and it's a discipline with regard to diet. For instance, I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat breakfast at all. So my first meal happens after 12, sometimes as late as 2 or 3. And sometimes I go an entire day eating just once. But when I do eat really well. You know, I'll eat a big steak, for instance. That'll be my meal. And at the same time, you know, I limit my sugar throughout the day. And many of you know I love ice cream. So what I'll do is I'll often eat ice cream with my dinner, which isn't good, right? I don't recommend you do it. But at the same time, because of the way I fast and because of the way I limit all my sugar intake until just so I can eat ice cream, my body fat composition is still pretty low. And, you know, at age 53, I'm in much better shape than most 30-year-olds, you know, in the world. Not most 30-year-old jiu-jitsu trainers, but just most 30-year-olds in general. Certainly in better physical condition than, you know, a lot of people that I went to high school with, for example, that don't train jiu-jitsu. Well, a new study came out, and it came out of the University of Miami Medical School, and it basically said that obese people, meaning people who are, you know, past overweight, I guess they have a leptin issue, and that their immune response to the coronavirus is impaired. You know, we have antibodies that we create that allows us to fight off sickness and viruses and all that stuff. Well, apparently obese people create autobodies, which does the opposite of an antibody. And they find that lean subjects made protective antibodies after infection, while obese subjects did not make protective antibodies. They made maladaptive auto-antibodies instead. And this comes out of a study that was done by University of Miami Medical School. And I got this from one of the channels that I watch on YouTube. It's called High Intensity Health, and it's good stuff. So I'm always, like you guys, I'm on YouTube, and I'm listening to a lot of stuff. And this, I just happened to listen on the way to a coffee shop that I'm going to go meet Master Dave and Professor Greg at for our 9 a.m. meeting. And I just put it on listen, which is why whenever there's sound issues with our videos, I always try to get that resolved before I get any kind of video issues resolved, because who really wants to look at me, right? But the sound is much more important. That's another reason why to start jiu-jitsu. It's because jiu-jitsu will help you get in shape. It'll help clear your mind. It'll help you lose weight, which is very important in this new reality we live in, where you have these coronavirus and viruses, right? All these, what do they call them? New strains or new variants, as they call it, kind of flying around, right? We go, what are we at? The regular corona CV19, and then we have the Delta variant, and we have the Omicron. And now I saw something, I don't know why I'm laughing, Deltacron variant. Anyway, we're going to have these running around as we've always had influenza, right? Influenza A, B, whatever. And the SARS coronavirus 2 is just really another version of the flu. So be sure to get yourself dosed up on the stuff that works. And also keep your body healthy. Get a lot of sunlight when you can. If not, get a lot of vitamin D, get a lot of zinc, because zinc is what needs to be in your cells for you to be able to beat the virus. And I think it's the vitamin D and the ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, that actually help to channel the zinc into those cells so your body can fight it. But you need to also exercise and keep your weight down. Some manageable level. Now, it's different if you're, say, 240 pounds and you're 10% body fat, because you're just muscular as muscular AF, right? But the key is to keep the body fat down. And there's nothing better to doing that than jiu-jitsu. I mean, I've seen so many people change their lives by taking jiu-jitsu. Anyway, come by one of our studios. We have KAATARO Jiu-Jitsu in Irvine, California, KAATARO Jiu-Jitsu in Dallas, Texas, which technically we're in Flower Mound, Texas, and KAATARO Jiu-Jitsu in Austin, Texas, where I am headed to today for our annual party. Come see us, and we'd love to have you. And also, you can come see us online at KAATAROJujitsuOnline.com. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe to it, and if you think that it would benefit somebody, please share it. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Take care and happy training. Bye now.